Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to Castlevania Lord of Shadows 2. Let's continue. So, our blood is poisoned by Camilla, a vampire lady, it seems. And we had a hide-and-seek sequence with her. We're going up these stairs. This almost certainly feels like it's going to be a big boss fight of some sort with her. That would make a lot of sense. I don't have any energy or magic right now, but I'm probably fine for everything else. It kind of feels like there should be a pathway that way. Yeah. So, in the Mirror of Fate DS game, a bridge existed and it was pulled upward and blocked entrance to the castle of Castlevania.
My love, I thought I'd never see you again. Now drink from me again. The witch's blood is powerful.
Close your eyes. I'm not sure. This is probably Camilla.
Gabriel!
Yeah.
This is pointless. He knows your tricks. Only my blood can undo the spell.
Okay, so I get to
Follow
pick
your heart.
Pick which
She's
one.
Trying to make you doubt me. Ignore her. Deep inside, you know the truth. She is trying to trick you. You know me, Gabriel.
You know, let's just not drink either one of them.
Choose me. I am your woman. I am yours.
Wait a minute, which one said that?
Don't listen to her, Gabriel.
Was that the one?
Don't fall for her wiles.
This one.
I have faith in you.
Or in this one.
You must choose.
Don't
listen to her, Gabriel.
The phrase "I am your woman, I am yours" is something Gabriel. So I think this is the real Mary. But maybe it doesn't matter.
You doubt me, ignore her. You know me, Gabriel. She is trying to trick you.
So we have to just cycle through this.
You must choose.
Ah, but it's like repeating the phrase that would have been important.
Choose me. I am your woman. I am yours.
So that's the phrase.
No, my prince. No.
But I kind of wonder if it matters.
What a disappointment you are.
Like, would it have been game over there? Return to checkpoint? Or would it have just started the same fight? Yeah. This is another example of an old school idea that from video games that doesn't work in modern gameplay. And in particular, the false choices or the unimportant choices like this. Or just choices in general when it's binary and there really hasn't been enough story to build up for it to be impactful. That just happens too much.
My love. You will be mine.
Alright. So, am I supposed to try to hit that? Apparently not.
Come to me, servants.
Alright. I assume, to absorb a lot of energy getting combos, and then we'll see what happens. Alright. I'm just gonna suck in some of that magic. And
give yourself over to me, my prince.
there's some weirdness here still, because we are not, we're not really certain if Camilla is the main bad guy. In fact, we're fairly certain she isn't. Remember, let's see, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. I'm also trying to get as much of the combos done as possible.
My prince.
Maybe that is the wrong move. I'm gonna switch over to this. And we'll absorb all this while we're basically in a cutscene. Was I supposed to perfectly jump over this? No. So and there's like no freeing her. Alright. So, do I right trigger? Is that what I'm doing? Oh no, I'm supposed to be power hitting this. We don't really need Marie crying in the corner. That's just a odd choice of a sound effect, frankly. More than and what we can't do is any kind of way of knocking her off the edge. And I assume I just need to do a massive amount of damage. I may very well have to choose to use some health drinks too. So let's do this. That didn't seem like that did anything. And this doesn't seem like it's doing anything either. So
I know it.
we've got an issue where my life bar does not seem to be increasing regardless of what I'm trying to do. Which, that's a problem. And I'm gonna run out of energy if I can't break this pretty quickly. There we go.
My love, you will be mine. Your heart beats for me. I know it.
This is on easy. I think it's worth mentioning. I'm basically fighting Super Monkey Ball. I have no more energy. So until I get some combos and can convince those combos to keep on happening. Alright. And we're dying in like a death sequence where Camilla's just gonna take control. Is that what's supposed to happen? Or are we just getting a special ending sequence here? But she's definitely not the main bad guy. Or if she is, then we are at the end of the game rather early, and we're gonna beat Camilla, and they're gonna leave Satan as the bad guy for a third game.
Is testing me again.
Alright, so this gets my life back up, but I'm gonna have to wait until something happens so I can get some combos going.
Your heart beats for me. I know it.
Alright. So I'm just gonna beat on these guys with the yellow buttons.
My prince.
So I'm trying a different attack here.
It's inevitable, my love. You will be mine.
Right.
Your heart beats for me.
Right.
I know it.
Now we'll just try really hard to counter these and just do damage to this. I kind of wonder if Camilla is just going to end up being really like a one-hit kill, or she runs away once I break all of her orbs. Because that's kind of the only thing I could imagine it doing. Because this is a lot of work. Right, see, she has only one orb left.
Give yourself over to me.
So, trying to do enough damage to break this completely. So yeah, that took a lot of work. There you go. I'm trying to throw my bats at her and that's not working.
Come, my prince. Don't let me hurt you. Come, my prince. Don't let me hurt you.
Trying to see if maybe I throw this at her and then we can pound her some.
Give in to desire, my love.
Maybe bomb her.
My love runs through your veins, my lord.
So, I'm not 100% sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. But I can try a couple different things.
My love runs through your veins, my lord.
Like, it does kind of feel like I should just be throwing things at her. Just picking her off one by one as much as possible. Alright, let's see. Freezer, and then try to do some major damage to her. Freezer, and then dash and try and do some major Y damage on her.
My love runs through your veins, my lord.
You know what? How about this? What if we did this and this?
Come, my prince, don't make me hurt you.
Let's see what the dragon does. There's never been a better time to try this. And I feel like this really is a sequence that
Dance with us.
whole bunch of
Come on, don't miss a step.
whole bunch of copies.
Stop! You're destroying him!
I don't seem like I can throw daggers
Come on, don't miss a step.
at these guys. A lot of cutscenes in this fight. So, can Dracula turn vampires back into humans? And take away their power? Probably not. You have stolen the power to turn into mist on the Chimera. Press D-pad right to select and do this. Okay. And I knew that was going to happen. Use the mist to enter the cage and so drink her blood.
No! No! Leave that filthy whore!
Of course, she's now
I'll take your eyes out if you look at her again!
she's now drained. So I assume there would be a case to
You will live
say.
only for me!
Come on. This guy, I don't have that mist form. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Sorry.
You will be mine, and no one else's!
So, you might run into instances now where you can dodge attacks with mist form.
Live only for me!
This is not going well.
You love me if I have to.
Right.
No! Stop!
So I have to go back through here and refill my health. And that seemed to take more health out of her than anything else.
Take your eyes out if you look at her again!
Okay. And they can just hurt me in here, so
You will live only for me!
so I can't use the dragon. Unlimited case gets void magic. Stasis clock. we could use some of these certainly. Like this will almost certainly work really well and give me a decent amount of experience.
You will be mine and no one else's.
Alright. So it's back to the old strategy.
And no one else's. Only for me.
Just try to use as much as possible of our magic up on Camilla. Wow, this has been at least 20 minutes now of just doing this fight.
No. Coming with me.
Is Trevor gonna do anything?
In your dreams.
I really wish I knew more of the backstory on this. I would have gone with the neck. It looked a little perverted to go through the mouth in the animation there. And it's not really by any means any gorier. A Japanese game, this is a Japanese game, but Japanese games in their native land of Japan do censor out a lot of gore and blood. It's kind of the opposite of the United States, where the United States censors out all of the nudity but loves the gore and blood. This to me seems like there is nothing here. And very possibly we are never coming back to this area. Let's ask this question. This talisman awakens Dracula's dragon form. Is that gone forever now, or do I have some possible way in which I can refill that? Or is it just a matter of time? Yeah. So you're just coming back this direction. At some point, this would have been a great position to awaken and be back in the present time frame, instead of having to walk back over all of this for no reason. Let's see. Yeah, it's just gonna get us in this room. So is she gonna get some kind of animal form also? No, it's just this is how we transfer. It's so dumb to make it the white wolf. Even if that is like some cleverly thought out way of explaining that the hallucination of our okay, so if I just hold upward, I'm just like straight capable of using my mist form to collect all of the... I should have just held down both the left stick and the right stick. So yeah, I can apparently hover in the air now. I'm also taking note that there's some experience if I could turn myself into a rat. And there's something clearly over there. So how could one get over there? think with just a bit of an angled jump. Now, when I come out of mist form, I can't jump on anything. And when I'm in mist form, I don't just fall through metal grates that I'm standing on. So I guess maybe what we're gonna do is get up here and then work our way around. Okay, well, there's some collectibles that we missed, so we can turn into mist, we can turn into rodents, we can turn into well, we can possess basically anything. At this point, we have, I think, all the pieces to, I guess, maybe get a large amount of currency at the shop. I don't know what just hurt me. New Klyos challenges have been unlocked. Press. So maybe they are real challenges, and I'll have to, while I've unlocked the challenge, I'll have to now go do something that's probably pretty annoying, like defeat 100 enemies in less than 10 minutes. Getting little bits of experience. We should have enough to unlock several things, but also I realized that if I just use the slow down time mechanics, which I should have been using a lot more often, I could have had a lot more experience by now. Another one of these. Wait for the shadow portal to regenerate before using it again. That's probably just a careful system. Right. So we could talk about this. Let's look at what we've unlocked. Secondary weapons, mist form, while equipped. Why do we always need the mist form on the right stick? On the D-pad right? I don't know. There's some weirdness about how D-pad out is always the throw attack. That kind of makes sense. And D-pad left is always the bats attack, which really doesn't make much sense. And then D-pad down is a selection of 8 other items or 6 other items. It's way too many options. So I was trying everything. We can see there's little percentages now on how much something is done. Maybe those challenges, those Klyos challenges, will turn into reasons that you have to do some of these actions. What would this attack be? In the air, hold X. Sure, why not? Just, I think I'm better spending the experience than not. We didn't get really anywhere with any of them though. And now we are going, we're still looking for the antidote, which was a long time ago, and we just needed to unlock yet another ability. So what is this? This is the White Wolf Medallion, which is basically key. This is dungeon keys, which maybe you only have 3 at a time. These are the Klyos things, which are almost certainly there's a lot more of those. there's clearly one more thing here. We're gonna get something besides the shadow whip, I would guess, to unlock maybe a more powerful whip. Visions of Vincent V. And I don't know if this lore page is ever going to go any lower. When you look at the lore page, it feels like you might be close to the end of the game, but really we can't be that close to the game. Honestly, if this does even a little bit of Metroidvania style of gameplay, we're going to unlock at least 2 more things, and that almost certainly would make us have to run back through the entirety of the game. And now when I look at the world map, we have 1 of 5 big time collectibles apparently that need to be collected in the downtown area, 10 of 21 big time collectibles in the Science District, and 6 of 10 in the Victory Plaza. So almost certainly we're coming back to all of these areas, but we have, it also feels like, seen 3/4 of the game, that we won't run into any other looking areas, which is a shame. I would even be slightly happy if I saw a water level, because there's just way too much brick. Whether it's brick and stone in the modern time or it's brick of the castle in the past, it doesn't matter. It's just too much of the same thing. Well, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wish list. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.